What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over how you can get early access to Fortnite's new Halloween themed reload map. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, comment down below if you're excited for the new Halloween reload map, and if you're going to be trying to get early access, and if you guys would like to use my code in the shop. It is EvolveJake, like my channel name, and it is underneath the webcam at all times. So today, Fortnite announced there will be a new Halloween themed reload map. I'll have the image on screen now, and you can actually unlock a chance to play early. There's going to be a Reload Duos Cups on October 3rd and October 5th, and the top 25% of players in those cups will unlock the new Reload map in early access on October 9th. The top performing players in these cups will also get the new Dark Maw skin for free and early. If you guys are unaware with how skin cups typically work, there's like a certain placement you need to get, like top 800 people, top 1200 people. It varies from server to server and cup to cup. But either way, you need to reach a certain placement to get the skin, but you only need to be top 25% to get early access to the new Halloween reload map. As of now, we don't really know how long that early access period is going to be. Fortnite didn't post this and say like early access on the 9th and then it's actually coming on this day. But my kind of expectation is that it will be 1 day of early access. So it will be early access on the 9th, which is a Thursday. And then it would be playable for everybody on Friday, October 10th. The previous Squid Grounds reload map released on a Friday. And when Fortnite recently did early access for the Delulu mode for content creators, that was also 1 day of early access. So we're kind of new to getting these early access releases. I believe the only time Fortnite has done it was with the new Delulu mode. And in that instance, it was 1 day early. So I kind of expect this to be the same. I would be very surprised if it's like a week or several days of early access, because with this being a Halloween themed reload map, I don't really expect it to stick around for like several months. I would be surprised if it's here all the way through November. So there's like a limited kind of time window where this map will be relevant. And having a large portion of that taken up by the early access that only 25% of people get, I don't think would really make much sense. As of now, we also don't know if there will be builds or zero builds versions of these cups. I think it's pretty much guaranteed there will be builds because builds is kind of the flagship competitive mode. And if you look at reload population, it's significantly more popular in builds. But whether or not there will be a zero build version in addition to the builds one, I'm not really sure, but I think it's guaranteed there's going to be builds. So I would say it's either builds only or builds and zero builds, but I don't see a single world where it's like only zero build cup. That just wouldn't make very much sense. There isn't very many zero build cups at this point in time anyway. So I kind of fully expect this to be builds. So that is unfortunate for most of my audience. I know most of y'all are zero build players. And then according to Sheena, the new Dark Maw skin is expected to be this Black Knight Halloween version. So if you do well enough in the cup, you can get the skin for free and early before it comes to the item shop. As I touched on though, we don't really know which game mode these cups will be playable in, but we will likely know that once Thursday's update comes out. After that update, these tournaments will likely be in the compete tab, or maybe they will get added sometime after I post this video. But I think at the latest, they will come in with Thursday's update, and then you'll be able to see these tournaments on the compete tab, know exactly when they're taking place, what placement you need to get the skin, and then also if it's builds or zero builds. So that is what you need to know about the new Halloween reload map. Let me know what you guys think of this. I am not the biggest reload player, but I'm definitely interested in trying out what they do for this. Another thing that I thought was interesting about the timing is going to come up in this next part. So with Thursday, October 2nd, that is going to be the K-pop Demon Hunters update. And then the main Battle Royale Fortnitemares update is going to be on October 9th. And if you remember, that Halloween reload map was also dropping on October 9th. So if it's 1 day of early access, you kind of get 1 day to look at the kind of Battle Royale Fortnitemares, and then the Reload Fortnitemares comes a day later. Then kind of staggering the release like that is actually pretty good if you're a player, because you can kind of have time to play one mode and not really feel like you're missing out. So even if you do miss out on the early access, it's kind of a benefit in some ways. But as I just said, the Thursday update this week is going to be K-pop Demon Hunters, and that is going to be those skins coming to the shop in the game. And then also the Demon Rush mode, which is kind of replacing the Horde Rush mode, We may see some Battle Royale changes with this update as well, but the main Battle Royale Fortnitemares update is now expected to be next week on the 9th. So I know that's a bit disappointing if you're mainly a BR player. Like I said, we may still see some changes, but it's expected that most of the Battle Royale changes are actually going to be happening next week. But that is going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think of this, if you're excited for the new reload map, if you're going to go for the early access. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. He's on the tower. Subprime. Brother. Nice. I'm gonna break it and it's gonna hit me, watch. Oh, never mind, it got down on its own. Would you prefer 50 or less player lobbies, no bots, or 100 with bots? 50 is too low. Like 75, 80, all humans. Eh. But like, I feel like 50 is so low. But like, I've talked about this so many times, but I don't think the matchmaking would struggle with reducing or removing AI. But it does for modes where people have to opt out of the AI, like the chaos mode or whatever. We didn't get to see how many people were playing that. Ranked, obviously, is a very low player count, but like, if they just made pubs limited AI, the matchmaking would not be a problem. The idea that there's 100 people in a match and then those people are just out of like the matchmaking for like 15-20 minutes is just not true, because most of the lobby dies before first zone. Like there's a constant like churn of people in game and then back into the pool of matchmaking, and so like it really wouldn't be that hard. I feel like the vast majority of players' experiences is less than 20 people by the time first zone hits, or like around that. That's 80% of the lobby already gone. I was about to hammer this bush if he was in here. Wait. It made the noise like he got marked, but I don't see him. Am I blind? Oh, dude, the Fury trolled him. GG's.